All right, I'm just going to do a quick comparison. This brand new Stihl battery saw right here, it's an MSA 200C. I just got done doing a repair on the chain. They had really racked some stuff, so it's laser sharp right now. I took the rakers down, and I got my little JonCutter that I just got. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some cuts and have you guys watch over there. See what how the two of them compare, just in case anybody's wondering. That looks all right there. Make sure that the thing's running. It's going to be a cold start on the JonCutter. Make sure this is running here. Yeah, 1 minute on it. All right, so I'll try to stay in frame. Probably just cut that top limb. I'm going to do I'll use the Stihl first, and then I'll do a cold start on the JonCutter. Alright, I'll start cutting this back so it's kind of the same diameter all the way across. This is nice. One of the first times I've ever run one of these little battery saws. This is nice. This is no joke. I did a good job repairing the chain too. This thing's no joke. If I don't fall down. Alright, let's do a cold start on the JonCutter. I hope there's fuel in it. I haven't even checked it. And see what happens. I haven't run this one in a couple of weeks. Oh, and by the way, saw some people out talking about oiling. So mine wouldn't oil at first with the thicker oil in it, and I put the thinner oil in it, and I turned the oiler all the way up. It oils way too much now. I'm gonna have to turn it down. I mean, it just slobbers oil off. So in case some of you are wondering, let's run this one, see how it does. Let me see what you're looking at. And this JonCutter just starts right up. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring the Stihl saw in here and I'm going to do some side-by-side cuts, because right now, just after I just sharpened this thing right here, this thing goes through that maple like a laser, and it's way faster than the JonCutter. But I mean, as you can see, for $100 saw for that JonCutter, I mean, it runs great. But I want to do some side-by-side cuts and see how much time it takes. I'd love to have that JonCutter with this dinky little Pico. This is quarter-inch Pico 043. I'd love to have the JonCutter with this on it. That stuff, it goes through that like a laser. Thing's gotta be out of gas. Thing's running low on fuel. This thing's like a fillet knife. That's unbelievable. Wow, this thing's incredible. I don't know how much these things cost, but man, I gotta get this chain on that. Got enough fuel in it. What's going on here? big cut. Not hot. Wow, that's pretty awesome. I'll tell you right now, for a big saw guy, and I've been tuning up saws for a milling job tomorrow and making chain, and sorry, for a big saw guy, and I've been tuning up saws and making chains for a big job tomorrow. I had to sharpen this little Stihl. It's brand new, MSA 200C. Customer friend of mine took it to a job, and they hit some big screws making some cuts, and that chain was wasted. And I just filed it out. I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I did a hell of a job filing it, because that thing just cuts like effortless, like a laser beam. And the little JonCutter, it's not down on power, but I'll tell you, the chain is this is 3/8 pitch, semi-chisel, full comp on the JonCutter. And look at the chain, the little Pico 1/4-inch chain on this Stihl. See the size of the teeth there? Look at the little shavers on this thing. I would love to have this JonCutter with that chain. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find a way to get that JonCutter with that chain, because this saw runs great. I don't think I had the thing warmed up enough or something, and I haven't run it in a few weeks, but it's always started right up. But this Stihl right here, man, holy crap, that goes through that. I mean, that last cut that I made was pretty big. I'll take you in there before this video gets too long. That last cut, you know, it's no joke. It's a legitimate, 10, 12 inches of tree right there. You see how good a job I did filing that chain too. Holy crap, it cut perfectly straight. It went through this like I couldn't even feel it. It's amazing. That little Stihl battery saw is no joke. And I always kind of, in my mind, made fun of them. Let's see how many bars it's got left, just with a little bit of cutting we did there. It's only showing 2 bars left. It was showing 3 before, so it's only gone down 1 bar. And I'd love to do a test on one of these and see how long they last versus a tank of gas. But holy shit, that saw. I mean, maybe it's just me because I'm just a superior filing fool. Yeah, these are so sharp. And I had to take the rakers down kind of by eye. It looks like I did a pretty good job getting it right where it wants to be, because I mean, Jesus, this goes through that like nothing. And that chain right there is way too much for that JonCutter. Not that it doesn't cut, it cuts fine, but compared to this, that's not even close. And it's all the chain, it's not down on power. So I thought that'd be a fun little comparison. I don't know how much these Stihls are. I think they're in that $600 range. So you could get 6 of these saws for one of these. I think. I'm not totally sure on that. I've never bought one of these battery saws, but I was at the Stihl dealer the other day and I looked, and I seem to remember they were around 600 bucks. But man, that thing just It goes through wood like nothing I've ever put into wood before. That's unreal. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it.